Hi everybody, today we're going to have a look at the triangle inequality theorem and see how that fits in with our geometry. The triangle inequality theorem states the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side, and if the sum of any two sides of a triangle is not greater than the third side, it means the triangle cannot exist. So, three sides A, B and C, given C is the longest side, will form a triangle if A plus B is greater than C, and will not form a triangle if A plus B is less than or equal to C. This is easy to visualize if the shorter sides of a triangle are drawn as radii. A triangle is only possible if the radii meet at a point. So, how does that look? Well, here we have the longest side, and here we have the two shorter sides. And we can see when they're put on the page as a radii that the circles meet at 2 points. And in fact, they form the same triangle if we connect it down here. It's just reflected across this line. So if we look at the problem, given edges A equals 6 and B equals 6, there's A equals 6 and B equals 6 and C equals 10, longest edge. If A plus B is greater than C, so if these are any bigger than 5 each, then they will form a triangle. Or if they were uneven numbers, the sum of them would add up to 10. Now if it's 10, that doesn't form a triangle, it just forms a straight line, but anything bigger than 10 will indeed form a triangle. And we can see what happens underneath here if the two short edges added together aren't the longest side. So we've got A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 10, and we can see that this plus this is less than or equal to this length. Therefore, there's no way that we can connect these two lines up without making them longer. And we can't do that. So, let's see some examples. Show that three lengths A equals 2, B equals 3, and C equals 6 do not form a triangle. By the triangle inequality theorem, 2 plus 3 is less than 6, which is what we said here. Therefore, it will not form a triangle. Therefore, these lengths do not form a triangle. Show that A equals 5, B equals 3, and C equals 6 do form a triangle. Well, 5 plus 3 is greater than 6, satisfying this condition here. Actually, that's not quite right. This should just be greater than. 5 plus 3 is greater than 6. Therefore, these lengths do form a triangle. Now, if we have two sides of a triangle, 2 and 5, what are the possible values of the third side x? Well, for this, we'd have to consider two cases. The first case is where 5 is the longest side, and if that was the case, x would be 3. Once we know that x is 3, actually we don't know that x is 3, subtract 2 from both sides and you find out that x has got to be greater than 3. That's the first part of the problem. The second one is considering if x is the longest side. Well, if x is the longest side, the two shorter sides will be 2 and 5, so that 7 has to always be greater than x, therefore x always has to be less than 7. So the values that will create a triangle would be between 3 and 7, not including 3 and 7 because that would form a straight line. So there you go. I hope that was helpful, and we'll have a look at the next maths problem. See you soon.